So welcome to this latest update on what is happening with the Connemara Railway project, in particular the developments here at Maam Cross Station. For anyone who's new to this project, the station at Maam Cross is located at the heart of Connemara, an area of distinctive natural beauty on the west coast of Ireland. Maam Cross Station was one of the stopping points from the old Galway to Clifton railway line that closed in 1935. The station was repurposed over the years for non-railway related activity and ultimately fell into decay. In recent years, a team of volunteer railway enthusiasts have started restoring the station at Maam Cross and also intend to restore a section of the old railway line in order to create a working railway experience as part of a historical visitor attraction here in the heart of Connemara. I did a short video on the route of the Galway-Clifton line and an update video last year on the Connemara Railway project. The links are in the description, so check out those for some further background, along with the link to the project website. For today, we're going to take a quick look at what has changed since our update video last September, and we're also going to talk to Jim Deegan on the progress that's been made here and his immediate plans for the future. We'll finish up with some up-to-date images from both the station and the latest rolling stock to arrive here on site over the last 12 months. When we visited the station last year, work was well advanced on the signal box, and I'm pleased to say that this is complete now. The signal box has been restored to its original glory from when the line was still in use back in 1934. An original lever frame has been installed, which will be fully operational in the near future. Well done to the team on faithfully restoring this critical element for any future railway operations on this site. In addition, the Galway Down platform has been reconstructed, with fencing added, again in keeping with what was in place back in 1934. Shortly after our visit last year, two oil tanker wagons, 607A and 633A, arrived on site, so this was our first chance to check them out. Then there was the well wagon and platform seats, which were donated by Irish Rail, and these were followed by probably the two most interesting arrivals in the form of the catering car number 2421 with its extended bar area, and the brake standard car with the interesting number of 1916. Both were freshly painted prior to delivery in the distinctive black and tan livery that was common on the Irish railways from the 1950s through to the late 1980s. The catering car is targeted to be restored to active service with full bar facilities, so we're all looking forward to that day. Probably the most bizarre addition to the fleet at Maam Cross Station has been the Mark III Caledonian sleeper car that arrived here back in May. You'll notice the unusual bogies. These were required to re-gauge the coach to fit the Irish gauge, which differs from that in the UK. With the nearby hotel now providing a home for Ukrainian refugees, the sleeper car will provide much needed accommodation for volunteer workers who are spending a few days on site. It's fair to say that the station at Maam Cross is beginning to fill out now with some very interesting rolling stock, all of which will be part of the future railway experience you'll be able to enjoy at the station. It's time now to hear from Jim Deegan, who's been managing the activities here over the last few years.
Welcome to Maam Cross Railway Station on this uncommonly nice afternoon. We were expecting rain all day, but it didn't come, thank God. Anyway, you've had a look at some of the recent developments here, and of course the biggest is that we've acquired some rolling stock since we were here last, and we have our dining car, very kindly painted for us by Ian Rodern, for which we're very grateful for lots of assistance. We also have another carriage as well, a brake standard, and we've acquired a sleeping car, an ex-Caledonian Railway sleeping car, which is used for volunteer accommodation here on site. So we're getting close now to opening on a limited basis to the public, and we are of course always in need of more funding. We have a GoFundMe site. The whole thing is a not-for-profit activity, and we're all volunteers. We just love railways, and the idea of restoring a little bit of the Irish Country Railway, particularly here in the spectacular scenery of Connemara, and a stretch of the old Galway to Clifton line, which has been a lifetime ambition for me and my like-minded volunteers. So we're making great progress. We've been at it a long time now. COVID, of course, delayed us for years, but we do intend having a cafe bar here in the dining car, and we'll be offering initially train rides in our narrow gauge train, which we should be able to start very, very soon. Just keep an eye on our Facebook page and our website. But we are looking forward to the public coming to see us when we're open. And of course, at the end of the day, this is going to be an all-weather family visitor attraction here at the crossroads of Connemara at Maam Cross.
I want to thank Jim for hosting us on site and all the other volunteers on the day for putting up with us while they went about their work. You're doing a great job, guys, and we're with you all the way on reviving what I would consider to be a lost treasure here in the west of Ireland. Finally, I'm going to leave you with some images from Maam Cross Station. Thanks for watching today, and please hit a like in support of the Connemara Railway project. Until the next video, take care.